And we are back. Thanks for sticking around. My name is David Levenstein, executive producer at 1039 LA News Radio. And I'm here with Mr. Jan ten Haagen, our portfolio repairman. His phone number is 631-425-1966. 631-425-1966. Very easy to remember because it's my birthday, 1966. There's nobody should forget it, obviously.
And not now.
And not now. Anyway, Mr. Jan ten Haagen is the president and founder of the Ten Haagen Financial Group, TENHAAGEN.com. TENHAAGEN.com. He's an amazing resource. He's got great newsletters. And, you were talking about before the commercial break about where you would go down to small companies and help them to help their employees.
Yes.
To navigate their way through their 401k.
Well, that's one of the things, but also just the basics of financial planning.
Right.
People they say, oh, yeah, that's a nice word, but what does it mean?
Right.
Educational funding. Where's the best place for me to put money away to educate my children down the road? There's some that I think are terrible and some that are very good.
Right.
And I can explain all of that. The basic investing. Why am I putting my monies into this, that, or the other thing? So we can make it so it's understandable. So women and their money, and I'm not being a chauvinist, however, women are in the workplace less than men,
right? Because
of caretaking of their elderly parents, etc., child rearing,
right?
And so they got to work a little harder for their money to grow the way it should,
right?
And we explain the different things that are right for them to do.
Okay.
So, if you come to our website, just shoot us a quick email and tell us who you are. We'll call you and see if we can be of assistance to you.
Okay, it's tenhaagen.com, TENHAAGEN.com. He is our portfolio repairman, and his phone number is 631-425-1966. 631-425-1966. With all the mutual funds out there and all the stocks are out there, right? And everything you hear in the news, the truth is it becomes more and more confusing. There seems to be more mutual funds out there than there are stocks.
That's very true.
And every time you watch the news, they're giving you some report. They're really Monday morning quarterbacking. They're always telling you what happened yesterday, making it sound like what's going on today. And the market had its greatest gain in X amount of years. The market had its greatest loss in X amount of years. They're making these comparisons, and you really don't know where to turn sometimes.
Well, back in the 80s, when the Dow Jones is made up of 30 companies, was it 2,000 and change? A 10 or 20% drop was huge.
Right.
But at 20,000 now at the Dow, it's the same thing percentage-wise. So people walk into my office, and I measured it across, and it was 19 feet across.
Right.
I said, the Dow was down 1,000 points. Oh, my God. Well, I'd have them stand at the front entrance to my office, take one step in. I said, from your foot to the far wall, that's still all the market's here.
Right.
So 1,000 is not a big deal today.
Right, it's just not. But people do look at it, and the news makes it, they turn it into a newsworthy event.
Yeah, and I'm on a couple of TV programs periodically when there's a financial crisis, like, oh, man, the market was down 600. Why? I have no idea.
Right.
All the computers got together one day and said, hey, we're all going to sell.
Let's sell something. Yeah, exactly.
No, I mean, what you've got to do is look at the big picture. The media, their job is to get sound snippets to get people to jump and pay attention.
Right.
But you got to listen to what it is they're saying. Should you or should you not pay attention?
When people watch CNBC and MSNBC and they watch the market report, I think that they do get nervous, and do they call you when your clients call you and say, I was watching CNBC and I heard this and I was reading this and I...
No, because...
The Wall Street Journal and I...
No, because when I sit down with people, I explain to them what it's all about and what investing's all about, and it's long-term.
Right.
So get the emotion out of it and get the logic back into it. That's my job, is to hold your hand and get the logic back in there. So... everyone is like euphoric when the market is high.
Right.
They're panicking when it's down.
Right.
If the market is down, that means the stocks and securities are less costly.
Right.
So buy them.
Yeah.
I mean, when it's at the all-time high, be happy about it.
But if you are 100% invested and the market goes down and you can't take advantage of a down market because you are 100% invested.
Well, that's why you talk to somebody like me.
Right.
All right, I'm 100% invested in my IRAs and my 401ks, et cetera, but I've also got emergency funds.
Right.
And I've got other monies for education, et cetera.
Right.
So if you talk to someone like me that helps you build that guide, that map, then you're fine. So market goes down, so what? And plus, if you're properly diversified in a portfolio, you don't have 100% in the Dow or the S&P 500.
Right.
You may have 50, 60%. So the rest of it is fixed income, and it's not going to be as volatile.
Right. That'll give you a baseline in which to grow from. So when you look at the Dow Jones and the S&P, I imagine all the 30 stocks in the Dow are also in the S&P too, probably.
Yes.
Yeah, and with the S&P is just a broader stroke of different industries and companies that are represented in America.
S&P 500 is the largest 500 stocks in our indexes.
Right.
That's all.
Why is the Dow Jones relevant then?
I don't particularly think it is.
Right. People do.
It's just a number that people look at.
Yeah, the Dow is almost 20,000. It means something to somebody.
Yeah, at cocktail parties, you have something to talk about.
Right, it's true.
It really doesn't matter because if the market's up or down 20 points or 200 points today, what does it have to do with the long term of your investment goals to retirement and beyond?
It doesn't. Yeah. But like you said, people think about today. They don't. They want that instant gratification. They want to look at their portfolio and say, wow, I'm doing great. I know people that call their stockbrokers every single day. How am I doing today? How am I doing? How much did I make? How much did I lose today?
They don't call me.
Well, thank God. And that is a sign of a good financial advisor.
I don't trade the market. I mean, It makes no sense to me. I make money on the commissions in and out. The client, where are they getting their expertise from?
But you work for your client. You don't work for the stock market. You work for your client.
Yes.
Right. You don't. Yeah. You are an independent financial advisor. You don't work for a wirehouse. You work for a client.
No, I'm not captured agent.
Right. You don't have to sell proprietary products. You can offer anybody the universe of investments out there as long as it's right for them.
Exactly, and that's what our job is.
Right.
Sit down and ask a lot of questions, do a lot of listening,
right,
and then find what is the right situation to fit your needs.
Mr. Haagen, our portfolio repairman, is an independent financial advisor. What that means, as I just said, is he has a universe of investments in which to work with to better suit your needs and help you reach your goals. No proprietary products, no managers shoving the day's catch, special under the door. He is truly a financial planner, and he's one that will work exclusively for you. His phone number is 631-425-1966. 631-425-1966, and he is the portfolio repairman. His name is Jan Haagen, and his website is Tenhagen, TENHAAGN.com. And we've been talking about your portfolio, your allocation, looking at large cap, looking at small cap companies to give yourself that balance in your return. Well, because not one asset class is going to perform like every other one, right?
I mean, I look at them, but my clients don't necessarily need to do that.
Right.
Because I work with professional money managers. I hire managers from all over the world to maintain your portfolio.
Right.
So when we find out what comfort levels you have and risk tolerances and time parameters, then we find that manager. You're going to get 40-plus managers from all over the world.
The managers that you work with and the portfolios that you work with, are they tax efficient? Or they do tax?
There are two types. There's tax efficient portfolios for personal money. For personal money, yes. And then there are ones that don't care about taxes because it's in your qualified plans.
Gotcha.
You don't need to worry about it.
I'm speaking with Jan Haagen, the portfolio repairman. His phone number is 631-425-1966. 631-425-1966. He's located at 191 New York Avenue in Huntington and has offices in both Huntington and in the village of Northport. And I urge you to give him a call. Let him sit with you. Let him look at your portfolio. Let him provide the resources that he understands. And you will be shocked and amazed with what you can learn about your money.
Well, what I'd like people to do is, pick up the phone, get on your computer, call in or write into our website, and ask us to send you a budget and balance sheet that'll give you the guide to go forward.
Right.
And also a document locator so that when you're not here, and we're all not going to be here some point.
Right.
Well, where does my spouse find the keys to the safe deposit or the
Right.
combination or
Right.
all of these special documents and policies.
Right.
Where are they? And you should at least get your spouse to have an idea of what they mean, what
Right.
they are,
Right.
and certainly where to find them.
Okay. Good advice. Mr. Jan ten Haagen, he's here and he's available for you. And I urge you to give him a call. Let him review your portfolio with you. No pressure. Just experience. His phone number is 631-425-1966. 631-425-1966. Thank you, my friend.
Try it, you'll like it.
The Portfolio Repairman, Mr. Jan ten Haagen, tenhagen.com, TENHAAGEN. The Portfolio Repairman, his phone number again is 631-425-1966.